if we will ask, what's the most important thing that there is in the world? Every Jewish child know that the Torah is the most important thing in the world. It's written, "V'Talmud Torah keneged kulam." It's like a list of all kind of important things, and they say in Mishnah. And in the end of Mishnah, it's a conclusion. But the Torah is the most important than all other things. כבוד אב ואם, וגמילות חסדים, השכמת בית המדרש, ותלמוד תורה כנגד כולם. That is the end of this Mishnah. So we understand the Mishnah it's a Torah. But when we ask in Torah itself, what's the most important thing in Torah? What's the verse, this verse, the most important? And there are few opinions of our rabbis, and Rabbi Akiva says that to love your neighbor, this is the most important thing in Torah. So it means that to love someone else, that as you love yourself, that the most important thing in the world, in life. Yeah, because if Torah is the most important, this is in Torah is the most important as it's in the life, in the world. But it's so difficult to love other people like you love yourself. It's impossible, really. So Ramban, there is Rambam, Maimonid, and there is Ramban, Nachmonid. Ramban says that it's impossible, it's exaggeration to say that you should love other people like you love yourself. It's exaggeration. But from another hand, what Torah says, not realistic things, it's impossible. And that's why Rav Chaim Vital, he's the closest student of Arizal. Arizal, you've heard this, he's in Kabbalah, and Rav Chaim Vital, he wrote those books that Arizal taught. And Rav Chaim Vital says, it's true, it's impossible to love other people like you love yourself. But there is one person in the world that you can love him as you love yourself. And who is this person? Your wife or your husband. And in order to explain that, I'll tell you a story that happened to me many years ago. One of my students that he learned in yeshiva, he came to me and he wanted to ask my advice, what to do. He doesn't love his wife, and he has a doubt if to divorce. They say, you fight with each other, you have arguments, and this. He says, no, we are good friends. We have good relationship.
Friends?
Yeah. They have intimate moment, they have a conversation, they're okay, they live like normal family. But he doesn't love here. And
did he love somebody else?
No.
Oh.
No, doesn't. So if he should divorce, I said, but how do you know that you don't love here? He says, it's obvious I don't feel anything towards here. I said, what kind of feeling people have when they love someone? He said, they're exciting, they dream about her, they think about her all the time, they have feelings, their heart is beating, everything. There are a lot of things. I said, and Eretz Israel you love? He says, yes. and you exciting. You dream about Eretz Israel. Your heart's beating when you go stand on this Eretz Israel. You love Torah, yes. In Torah, when you open the Gemara, you feel that you are exciting. No, okay, you enjoy, but you don't. So that is false vision. What doesn't mean love? He says this expression in Hebrew, maybe it comes from English, I don't know, is it has butterfly in your stomach. There is in English also say, it comes probably from English. Butterfly and that I say when you think about Jewish people, he says, I love Jewish people, nation. About nation, you have butterfly in your stomach? No. Okay. Really, what people defend as a love, it's really, I would say, it's like a craziness in some way. There is a expression, crazy about you, crazy. It's some illness. People think that they have like to be like a drunk. But really they are drunk, but not by what is it? It's for
Protexia.
It's not something special from some field in agriculture
Fruit of the land of Israel.
Fruit of the land of Israel. Amen. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Really, people that they in love. Oh, it's book fell down there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. People that they are in love, usually they are like in drugs. They have they're influenced by drugs. We also in our body we have our drugs that they are less effective, less so strong, but they are drugs. It's hormones.
Neurotransmitters.
Yes, it's hormones. We have hormones that they influence on our brain. For example, testosterone, estrogen, it's sexual feelings, and adrenaline. You have it's a drug. Dopamine, it give you feeling that you are happy, that you like have wings behind your back. You like want to fly. You are happy. I don't know if you familiar with drugs. I don't, but I've heard that there is a kind of drug that is called nice guy. You've heard about this drug, nice guy? It's someone that I don't know how they make. Maybe they smoke or they put something there. I don't know, swallow. But what?
It's a pill.
It's pill. They say pill, and suddenly he became very nice guy. It's like you not have to learn Mesilat Yesharim, like to work on your qualities, midot, and they just take a pill, and you're good, nice guy. And the same thing we have in our body. Those drugs, it makes you feel that you are happy. Dopamine or endorphin. Endorphin, it makes you feeling that you have no problems. You have not no problems. You are say something, all kind of things happen to you. It's okay. You're happy. You're glad. You don't pay attention to bad things that happen to you. and there is oxytocin that you want. You are feel some gentle, like you are gentle to somebody else, and you love someone, like your gentle way you acting, and serotonin, it's it makes that you always think about her. Obsessive thinking, you are think all the time, you're all kind of thoughts.
Is that an imbalance from eating, or is that something?
Yes, it's in
Serotonin?
yes, it's cause you to think about her all the time, and you have feeling that without her you cannot live, and if you do have connection with her, you are in like a happiness. It's bring you happiness.
So how do you cure somebody with that type of characteristic?
But
That
that's a
he's
disease.
always like, because I know people that will like.
Yes, usually it takes about those drugs work on us about 6 months.
So they need medication.
No.
To cure that
No.
mental disease.
No, I mean if someone is addicted to those, that we ask.
No, my question was, I've seen people who are so, it's a mental disease.
Yes.
They love her,
Yes.
they call her,
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
like stalking her, they will kill her if something happens.
Uh-huh.
So do they need medication from a doctor, or is it something
To stop that?
How do they cure that issue?
How they cure? If they are normal people, if they are normal people, usually it disappeared after half year of marriage, like and but the problem is that people became addicted to that, and they want again after half a year, more or less, this excitement and all those hormones, they go down, and then they live okay, they live, but they like dream about it, they remember that they there is a word, yearning.
Yearning, yeah.
Yearning. They yearning about this period. They remember that, they all that yearning about that, and that's why they start sometimes find new subject, new object of this of their excitement, and they start look for another woman, and that this is a way how it's work. So and it doesn't help. It doesn't help you if if it doesn't help him who is so in love that you explain him this problem. He don't believe you. I know someone that he worked with people that they addicted to drugs, and one day he came to his group. He talked with them, explained them all kind of things, and one day he came to his group and he says, you know, I have here some drug. I find some heroin, cocaine. I don't know exactly, but these kind of things, heroin, and in the table he put like this, and he talked to them. We talk about half an hour, something like that, or an hour, and in the end of his conversation, and he thought he pay attention that they not look at him, they look in this in this thing, And at the end of the conversation, they told him that they didn't hear anything what he told.
Because they wanted the
Yes. I think the same thing happened to someone that he fell in love. That you explain him, but listen, but he is not good, but he or she is not modest, she or he is not a straight person, and they don't pay attention. They say, it's a, but I'm in love, I love here, but I love, all kind of things like this. And the problem is that after that they have to live with this person. In the beginning, when you have endorphin makes you that you don't see like a bad part of his character, like his how to say opposite of qualities,
negative quality.
negative qualities. You don't see them because of this hormone, endorphin. But after you have to live with that, yeah. What Judaism make to people when we learn Torah, we live according to Torah. Judaism make you be a little bit like protected from those hormones. It's think about that. You live, that you have to. There is fast. Yeah, you tzom. You fast few times a year. So what does it mean that you fast? Except of not only that it's a religious thing that we have memory of all, but after all, it makes you ability to control your feelings, your needs, your temptation. You want to eat now. You are you are hungry, you are starving, but you know how to control yourself. You won't eat, and that's it. Though that there is food in front of you, you won't eat. And the same thing with mitzvot, something that you must to do. You know that you have to do something. You don't want to do that. You don't want to wash your hand, to put your tefillin, to say some things. I don't know. I don't want. Lo bali. No, I don't tempt to that. No, you do it, even though that you don't want or want something to do. Your needs or your impulse doesn't affect you in straight way. It passes through thoughts. There is some food that is not kosher, you won't eat it, except of extreme situation, but normally. Or it's not modest, but she's so nice, she's so special, she's so attractive. No, you don't let yourself be attracted. You control your emotions, and that what makes a Jewish family more successful usually than non-Jewish family. As we know, majority of people in Europe, they divorce about 55% of all marriage, 55% divorce. It's also in state, more or less, the same numbers. There are places that it's like Russia and Belarus, Ukraine is in 70%, and
90.
yes, and you know how many it's in Venezuela?
In Israel?
No, in Israel it's
Amram, how many people get divorced in Venezuela? How many people get divorced in Venezuela?
I'm not sure about that.
I know
Philippines.
92,
Left and right. Cheating.
92%.
Venezuela.
Yes,
So what's the top three best countries
I
for
think it's
marriage?
third.
Wow.
pardon.
What's the top
I was
three
victim
best?
of
This is the best.
Lowest divorce rate.
No, the state marriage.
The stay marriage.
The number one.
Yes, there are few places that they like in Islamic world they don't have to divorce. He can have another woman, another wife,
They could kill them.
another wife, or he kill her if she's do something. But in Western world, in Western world, in Israel, it's one of the best places in the world.
Also India.
Pardon?
India too.
India, yeah, you're right. India also.
How many people
Yes.
One in 1,000.
Oh,
don't divorce? No divorce in India.
so that's
Very low percentage, really. Yeah. So,
Tradition.
but
If you have a tradition, then
I talk about Western world, because in East, in India, maybe they have all kinds of things that it's almost impossible to divorce. You probably have heard that in India, I'll tell you, in India, about 150 years ago, it was sati. Sati, if a man died, they burn with dead body man, they burn his wife alive. But if she's not so deep in Hinduism, they first kill her and then they burn her. You've heard about that?
It started by like women who loved their husband so much, they were literally willing to jump into the
jump in the
fire.
fire.
And it started like that.
Mhm.
After that, it became a custom. So in some places, not like the whole.
Yeah, yes, I know. But it's it became be like a part of a custom, like a tradition.
In Philippines, it's not allowed to
Pa-
divorce, right?
Pardon?
There is no divorce in the Philippines.
It's Catholic
Ah.
country.
It's a Catholic country, yeah.
Because it's Catholicism. In Catholics, it's forbidden to divorce.
Yeah. That's
But-
why we have like left and right cheating. Like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the level of cheating,
yeah,
Like
now it's
Bra-
around
like Brazil.
I should say it's 90%. Like I've been
Brazil-
victimized by it.
people don't divorce, but they have a love here and left
Yeah.
and right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and why is it? There is like two models of how you start your relationship with a woman. There is romantic model and Jewish model. Romantic model, it's when you meet her by accident. You start to talk in a bus. You go together, you start to talk. It's good weather, it's good nature, it's nice mountain. You talk, and then you continue your relationship, and they married in the end. Or you have a friend that his sister he suggests you start to go okay, it's like there are thousand situations, thousand ways how they can start their marriage relationship, a deep relationship, marriage. The problem in in this situation, a romantic way, is that when you start your relationship, you not plan to marry her. What do you want when you start with her? You want friendship. You want to be with her. You don't want to marry her. And that's why when you meet her first time in bus or in a cafe or on some supermarket, when you meet her, your goal is to hunt her. That's what you want. That's really what you want. And in this situation, even if you see that she is a little bit not so modest, or she is not so clever, or not so good character, you say, I don't care really. I don't need her for all my life. I need her for a short period. And that's why people don't check like a very accurate, very details, very their first meeting, and they became friends. They start to live together even, but it's temporary. In some like a level of their relationship, they decided to marry. And they're okay, they manage already. Maybe they have already children, I don't know. Maybe they decide to marry, and they marry. And after they married, all those things that he saw in the beginning when he met her in bus, those things that he saw that she is not so clever, now it started to bother him. Yes, because in order to be student, that they live together in the same apartment, it's fun, it's wonderful. But if this is all your life, 24 hours for all your, and she has to raise your children, suddenly those things that she's not so loyal to you, that start to bother you, to disturb you. What's going on here? And then they start conflicts and all those problems, and that's why people divorce. One of the reasons, yeah, of course. In Judaism, we start our family from shidduch. Shidduch is when we come together, we meet each other, when we know ahead that we came to this meeting in order to bear it. So you not have to capture here. You not have to like a to hunt here. I say how to
Entice. Maybe entice is a good word.
yeah, entice here. Yes, yeah. You not have to do that. She came for that, so it's okay. She's willing to marry you. So what you pay attention? You pay attention her behavior and her how she look like, how she behave, what's her character, what kind of qualities she has. You are very you think like in first time about those kind of things, and she examine you. Also, she check you in these things, and if you decided, okay, no, we're not suited to each other, okay, nothing happened. She doesn't say, oh, but you promised me, but I trust you, but I'm pregnant. Nothing. Bye-bye. After we met 2, 3 times, 6 times, 10 times, we see that we don't suit to each other. Okay, sorry, litraot, good luck. And if I have a friend, I can suggest him to marry you.
They do like multiple shidduchs at the same time?
Again? No. It's only one each time. You have to finish with one, and then you go to
How
another.
long does it take?
You can.
It could be one day. It could
One
be.
shidduch, two shidduch.
Yeah, I understand. Good
So
question.
they both
Yes,
apart,
yes,
very
yes,
rigid.
yes. Good question. I'll explain you.
My sister got engaged after a week. Her husband. They went on like
great.
5 dates. That's it.
Yeah.
They're married now 18 years.
After one day, I decided I won't marry my wife, and she also. But I promised to my mother that it won't be less than 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, we only make. And we already married close to 40 years. So and I love you very much.
You asked her on the first day?
I wanted to ask, but I promised to my mother that it won't be more than 2 weeks. I mean, not less than 2 weeks.
2 weeks and then you waited.
Yes, after 2 weeks, I suggest here. But I'll tell you why how it happened, and why those families in when you see the result, not what we think about. When you see you check this by result. Result is those family, they are much less married, divorced than any other groups in country. So how it works? Why it works? After one day, immediately you can understand, and this is how it works. I'll tell you. Before we meet each other, we check about each other. We ask people. We know what she is and who she is. It's not you don't know her. It may be me. No, you know that where she learn in certain school. In certain school, it means that there are certain same ideals that they are in her life, that she knows that she shouldn't be above her husband, for example, because this society, this school, those places, they explain them that what kind of relationship should be between you and your husband. So in this situation, you not have to. I mean, we won't have problems in this field. We know ahead. It's first thing. Second thing, then when you come to marry someone, your intuitive feelings, intuition, it's so high that you come almost like almost prophecy. It's you are very, very intuitive, and you see her and you understand. Yes, it's very easy.
Everything is on the table.
Yes, everything also in the table, and also you check her family. Maybe she's sick, maybe she's crazy, maybe how do I know? We cannot know that. But if you check before, so you know that she is normal, and when we meet, you see that she is normal. It's first thing. Second thing, that if all your education is built that you have to know how to honor her, how to love her, how to respect her, what to do. So doesn't make a difference who she is. If she is normal, every normal person desire love, desired good relation. So and also the same thing she towards me. And every normal person, he is something special. If you know to, if you sensitive enough to recognize her speciality, she is special. Like everybody from us, we are special, and I want to explore your soul, your unique, that you're unique, your uniqueness, your uniqueness, That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking that she'll be the some no. It's her soul, her personality. That's what is. But she is not nice. She doesn't like. I don't attracted to her. No, we won't do. We won't be together. But if she, with all those things that we talked before in our first lesson, we talked about six thing that it makes that you check it before and you see that she is idealistic, she is a good person, she's this and that. Why shouldn't I love? How can I not love her? Everybody, he is individual. Has something special, and this special, it's all the world, and that's what you are looking for in here. And she feel that, she understands that what you're looking for, and that what she looking for in me. So we are always excited with each other. We always discover something new. It's some new part of her. Something disturbed me. So we know how to talk about that thing that they disturb us. You understand? Everything is very, very bright, very deep. Yes, please.
It indicates that there is a difference between the couple. Like one is white, another is black. And the black is white. I just wanted to tell you an example. I married a woman.
Talk to the camera. That people will need. Usually your stories are very interesting, so it's good that you also be. Okay.
No. She's white, I'm black. She has a boyfriend, Jewish. She was Jewish, and the other one was his girlfriend. I was with the one that was Jewish. So, and then one day I saw, oh, friend, just change. Give me your girlfriend. I give mine. He says yes. Then he said, give me her telephone. I call her, and we say we're gonna have a cup of tea. And this cup of tea, that day, we just start to talk to each other. We talk between 5 o'clock until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Special cup of tea.
Yes. And that's my life with her last 52 years. If you, one day, I can tell anybody, the parents, racist, says black, poor, nothing. And then we have 3 children, 1 girl and 2 boys. She passed away 16 years ago, and I don't have any interest into anybody. I can say, oh, this look like, it look nice, but come close, no. I just make it so the whole life into seconds. And when you normally you mention this case, I think it's just what happens with me. What's wrong?
You know, those things that you tell, they are important things. And we also, Be'ezat Hashem, will talk here also how to solve conflicts between wife and husband. because sometimes with all those nice stories, with all that, still we have conflicts. So how we solve them, and how we should make that I will talk about that in our lessons, and also how to make good connection. Tikshoret, it's connection. Tikshoret, communication. Communication. How we should communicate with each other, with all those things. But I want to show you what it is a Jewish family, and why it's so successful, how it works, how we do that, and Be'ezrat Hashem, you'll build your family.
Amen.